All glories to some devotees. All glories to some devotees. All glories to some devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktirbhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 15th. Text number 40. क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी शौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः
रोचते लक्ष्मी
बोलो इसको
रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः
क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः
क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः
क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी सौरी यथा प्रभा
रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मी रामी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिनाम आशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः
Translation purport by His Divine Grace S. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada. The duty of a Brahmana is to culture the quality of forgiveness, which is illuminating like the sun. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Hari is pleased with those who are forgiving. Different personalities become beautiful by possessing different qualities. Chanakya Pandit says that the cuckoo bird, although very black, is beautiful because of its sweet voice. Similarly, a woman becomes beautiful by her chastity and faithfulness to her husband. An ugly person becomes beautiful when he becomes a learned scholar. In the same way, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras become beautiful by their qualities. Brahmanas are beautiful when they are forgiving, Kshatriyas when they are heroic, never retreat from fighting, Vaishyas when they enrich cultural activities and protect cows, and Shudras when they are faithful in the discharge of duties pleasing to their masters. Thus, everyone becomes beautiful by his special qualities, and the special quality of the Brahmana, as described here, is forgiveness. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Sadakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
Savitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam ददामि स्वमनामिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुर्वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Last week, what did we hear?
Ganga Avatar stories.
Huh?
Ganga Avatar stories.
And? Huh? ऋषिशृंगा याद नहीं है?
याद है?
हाँ?
याद है?
So later on, they have gone to South India now. They have come to South India Yatra. So, somewhere they entered into a great forest. क्या हो गया? Once Vishwakarma, he performed a very great sacrifice, and then he donated the entire Earth planet to Kashyap Muni. So Mother Earth did not like, and then she went down to Patal Lok, and then in order to pacify her, Kashyap Muni performed a great sacrifice, great tapasya, and Mother Earth again came up in the form of a Vedika. Vedika means a great platform. Then Kashyap Muni pacified her and all. So he said, anybody who sits on that Vedika, they will become very powerful. Parakrama Shakti, they will attain Parakrama Shakti. Agnir Mitro Yoni Rapato Devyo Vishnu Retasya Mamrutasya Navihi. One should chant this mantra, and one, if they can sit on that, by chanting those Vedic mantras, if they can sit, then Yudhishthira Maharaj, they chanted that mantra, and then all the Pandavas and all, they sat on that Vedika. Then after that, Vedika went inside the ocean. Then they reached Mahendra Parvat. Where it is? Mahendra Parvat. It is in the he extracted land, Kerala, Mangalore, It's all belong to Parshuram. Parshuram made that, he extracted that land from the ocean. So there only Mahendra Parvat is there. So he still lives there, Mahendra Parvat. Lord Chaitanya also met him. Huh? Karnataka. You went? Met him? Yeah. So when Yudhishthira Maharaj heard about Mahendra Parvat, he immediately remembered Parshuram. And then he said, oh, Maharshi, that we would like to have darshan of Parshuramji, great man. Then one of the disciples, he reached there. Then he said, actually, Lord Parshuram is waiting for you. He wanted to meet you, all of you. Like that. Anyway, so Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted to hear the story of Parshuram. Right? So in Kanya Kubja, Mahinatha, Gadi Maharaj. Gadi. You heard his name? Gadi. Who is Gadi? Vishwamitra Muni's father. Gadi Sutta bolte na, Gadi Sutta. Gadi. So Kanyakubja means Kanpur. So he was ruling that place, and then he was blessed with a very beautiful girl. Her name is Satyavati. So Prabhupada said previously, Kshatriya's daughters, Kshatriyas, Kshatranis, they are very, very extremely beautiful. Like you heard about Jaipur, that, what's her name? Gayatri Devi, no? Gayatri Devi. She was considered very beautiful. So, after some time, Gandhi, he retired, and then he was doing tapasya. He started staying in the ashram in a forest. So meanwhile, Bhrigu Muni's son, Richika Muni, he saw Satyavati, and he became attracted to her. And when he approached Gadi Maharaj did not want to give his daughter, to a sage, like that. Then he said, previously, have you heard Kanya Shulkam? Kanya Shulkam means Dahej we have heard, right?
Yeah.
Kanya Shulkam means you pay some money and take a girl. These Arabs, they come and purchase girls in Hyderabad. Huh?
They call it Meher.
Meher? Meher? Yeah, it's called Kanya Shulkam. Shulkam means, Kanya Shulkam. It's in Andhra. It is an evil method. Now it became old people. They started getting, purchasing young girls. They would pay a lot of money and take some young girls. So then there is one guy, in Andhra. He fought for it and then he got it banned. Otherwise, it's very popular in Andhra. Not popular, it's prevalent in Andhra Pradesh, Kanya Shulkam. So, but he cannot refuse him. He will curse him. Then he said, if you can give as Kanya Shulkam 1000 horses, the body should be completely white, like a Chandrama. You know? But the horses' ears, they should be black. किधर से लाएगा वो भी 1000 horses. हाँ? हाँ? It is always a big challenge, to get a desired girl. हाँ? पहले जमाने में युद्ध करते थे लड़कियों के लिए. Then Richika Muni is also very smart. He worshipped Varunadev and he did some yajna and all. Then Varunadev appeared and he said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want 1000 horses with a body completely white and then ears black." Hey. Then Gandhi Maharaj was shocked, किधर से लाया तू? So Kanya Kubja, if you go to Kanpur, there is a very beautiful Ganga ka tat, we went. You came with us? Kanpur? Yeah, you were there. We stayed in ISKCON hotel. So we went there. So there is something special, right? Ganga udhar. Ganga, we went for take bath a little bit. Ganga also we went. So there, that horses appeared from the Ganga. So it is called Ashwatirtha. If somebody takes bath there, Anantakoti Paparashi will be nullified. If this Ashwatirtha, like that. Then after some time, Satyavati, she got married to Richika Muni, and then she was very faithful and serving her husband with lot of chaste. She was a very chaste woman and with great faith and Shraddha, with respect. She was serving him. Once Bhrigu Muni happened to come to their ashram. And then she served him very nicely. And then he saw, how she was keeping the ashram very clean and everything. आंध्रा में कहावत है, घर को देखो, घर वाली को समझो. Means you will know if the house is kept very neat and clean, everything is in order, right? That means the housewife is very nice. Otherwise husband आया, एक कार्नर में न्यूज़पेपर है इतना सारा, एक कार्नर में आल गंदा कपड़ा, और किचन में इतना सारे बर्तन पड़ा है, सब जगह है, पूरा कपड़ा इधर उधर. And then she was watching, mobile. She was very busy. इसका मतलब गड़बड़ है. The house is kept clean and then everything is nice, and not like that. So he was very pleased with her. Then a very great sage, Bhrigu Muni, Brahmaji's son, So Brahmani asked, you want anything, Betty? You want any benediction? Meanwhile, her mother also, she wanted to become mother again. Yeah, she wanted to become mother. Old age. So she requested her daughter, you ask him, your husband and your father-in-law, to bless me with a son, which is Tapashakti. So they made, I think, some sweet rice or something, right? They put some mantra, 2 pots of sweet rice. So you take, both of you will be blessed with a son. Mother, she is very cunning. Gadi Maharaj's wife. She thought, naturally husband will be very, partial to his wife. He must have prepared very nice, special, oblation for his wife, and then less powerful for me. Then by mistake, Janbujkar, not by mistake, Janbujkar, she exchanged. The oblation meant for the daughter, she took, and then the oblation meant for mother, given to her daughter. Then Ruchikmani, when he came to know, he was very furious. He said, you have done a great mistake. Your mother will be blessed with a Brahmin son. But you will have a very, he will turn into a very, big Ghora Kshatriya. Very ferocious Kshatriya he will be born. Then Satyavati, she cried, no, please, I don't want. And I said, okay, you will, your grandson will become like that. So, Gadi's wife, Satyavati's mother, she was blessed with a son who became Vishwamitra. Even though he was born in Kshatriya family, he became a Brahmarshi, Brahmana. Meanwhile, Satyavati gave birth to Jamadagni Muni. Right, Jamadagni Muni. I think he's one of the stars, right? 7 stars. Huh? Very powerful sage. Then when he grew up, he got married to Renuka Devi. Right? Renuka Devi. So, Jamadagni Muni, very powerful sage. And they got 4 sons. The youngest one was Parshuram. सुनो कथा सुनो, क्या हो गया? हाँ? क्या हुआ? Story. Listen to the story. Huh? Don't read. Close the book. So, one day, they are Nitya Agnihotris, Brahmins, Nitya Agnihotri. So duty of the wife is to bring water from Ganga and all that stuff, and then make arrangements, everything. And one day, early in the morning, she went to Ganga to fetch water for daily oblations. And there, when I first came to Mumbai, of course, in Vizag also it used. Finish shooting happens, क्या करते हैं हम? Right? Like previously I used to go away, rickshaw or a car, and some shootings would happen. रोक के देखते थे यहाँ क्या है. Right? जुहू बीच में बहुत ही frequently होता था. So this Renuka Devi, of course she is a chaste woman, but सब लोग गलती करते हैं. ऐसा to err is human. So there, Chitrarath Gandharva, he was enjoying with his girlfriends. Jalakrida. They were playing in the water, throwing water on each other, singing songs. And then Renuka Devi, she was watching. She was watching everything. She became very attracted, and then she became contaminated with the lusty desires. So देखते रह गई, ऐसा पता नहीं चला टाइम. फिर वो सॉन्ग देख रही थी, परफॉर्मेंस. सो आई थिंक our Russian people, they used to watch the movies, na? Raj Kapoor ka movies, C420 and all. They used to think, it seems, Indians also, they would sing in the parks and all. In Vizag, in our childhood, steel plant was being built, and then Russians, with the help of Russians, they were building many things in Vizag. They used to, some Russian camp was there in Vizag. So they used to ask, ऐसा कि they used to think, where they are singing, we thought, people are singing and dancing on the trees and on the parks. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Only in Bollywood movies it happens. I think it came from Mahabharat only. These songs like that. She became enchanted by that. So by the time she reached Jamadagni Muni's ashram, husband's ashram, husband is very, very angry. He was waiting. Aag bagula ho raha tha. Jamadagni Muni, then he with his Divya Drishti, he saw what happened. Renuka Devi got contaminated by seeing Parapurusha dancing with other women, and then she became afflicted with lust early in the morning. Like that, she, in Kali Yuga, all these things are very common, but in other yugas, they won't even think of, even mentally also, if you think, you will get sin. In other ages, up to Dwapar Yuga, like that. So he was very, very angry. He told his eldest son, as a punishment, cut off mother's head. Then he said, other second son, no way. Third son, no way. Prabhupada writes, Parshuram, knowing the power of his father, Immediately then he ordered Parshuram, the youngest son, he is known as Bhargava Rama. Actually, Parshuram later, he became known as Parshuram later. He is known as Rama. Otherwise, Bhargava Rama. He is known as Bhargava Rama. So, Rama, you kill your brothers and your mother also. Otherwise. Immediately, he took an axe and then cut off the head of his mother and all the three brothers. After seeing these dead bodies, then his anger became pacified. Then immediately he felt very bad. Then he was very greatly pleased with his son. Such an obedient son. I know you are, that as soon as I ordered to kill your mother and brothers, without any hesitation you killed. My dear Ram, I am very pleased with you. If you want any benedictions, please ask me. Then immediately Parshuram, he asked, my mother and brothers should get back to the life. And they should not know that I cut their heads. They should forget. Right? Then I should become very, very powerful, and then I should have a very long life. Chiranjeevi. And then Jamdagna Muni, he was very powerful. He made them, brought them back to life. They are very capable. And mother and brothers, they did not know what happened, because that is also part of the benediction. Then life went on for some time, and then Prabhupada did not like it. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport. I will tell you later on. So, meanwhile, Kartavirya Arjuna, his Mahishmati Raja, I think next week also we are to continue. Mahishmati Raja. This, he was born handicapped. The astrologers told, because of Matru Dosha, she went for some Abhishek. And if you see, of course, in Mumbai, we are very careful. We collect Abhishek, Chanamrit, in a drum, and it is very pure. Sometimes if you see, in Mayapur, it is just flowing. So, it was flowing like that, Abhishek, like that. She went for some Abhishek. And then when they offered Abhishek, Charnamrit, she did not take it. She did not take it. This is given in Vishnu Purana. So she did not take it. That became a dosha. When that child was born, he was born with very weak hands, and he was the only son. So, immediately, so mother was very worried. Then he was grown up. Then there is no waris, there is no here a parent. Then the boy was handicapped. Near Mahishmati Nagar at that time, Dattatreya Bhagavan, he was staying there. somebody suggested this boy that you go and serve Dattatreya Bhagavan. He will make you all right. So Dattatreya was very, adamant that he won't accept anybody as a disciple. Then he tested him very vigorously. Well, it's a very long story. I will tell some other time. Then Kartavirya Arjuna was very, very determined that I will have you only you as my spiritual master. Then he was drinking alcohol, he was, staying with women, so many things he was doing. So that, this boy will become disappointed and go away. And Kartavirya Arjuna said, no way, I will not leave you. And finally he was very pleased. Then with Kartavirya Arjuna. Then Dattatreya, he asked Dattatreya, what do you want? Why you want to serve me? He asked some benedictions. One benediction was he should get the strength of his arms. Then he said what? Then he gave 1,000 arms. That's why he is known as Sahasrabahu. 1,000 arms. So nobody can defeat you in the war, in the battle. Then he asked, in my kingdom, all the residents, they should get their food without working. They should simply enjoy. No work, no factories, no going to the factory, work. Then he told, be careful. When you offend a Brahmana, my own incarnation will kill you. So don't offend Brahmanas. I said, okay. So Kartavirya Arjuna, he is a very, very popular king. He was looking after all the people. People are very, very happy in his kingdom because they don't have to work. Blessed, rains. Up, the earth used to get plowed automatically on her own. Then she used to give all the dhanya, everything automatically without plowing. Then I think he had many sons. Once Kartavirya Arjuna, he was actually Narmada river. He went to play with his wives, enjoying picnic. There, Ravanasur, he was enjoying with his queens. जिसका बल होता है ना, उसका चर्बी बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है ना, चर्बी. So Kartavirya Arjuna, with his 1,000 hands, he stopped the flow of Narmada river. Right? Narmada river. So, like, if you see Narmada river, Gujarat and all, it flows, Madhya Pradesh. So, Narmada is a male river, Narmada. I told, right? What is the difference between male river and female river? Ganga and all?
They are female.
Huh?
Ganga and all are female and only Narmada is female.
What is the difference?
East side and west side.
Arabian.
They flow towards
Huh?
Arabians.
They flow on the east side.
They flow in the east side and this flow in the western side. They go and mix with the Arabian Ocean, right?
Narmada with
Huh?
Bengal.
Hindu Mahasamudra, but it is called Arabian Ocean.
Yeah. Arabians.
In Kanyakumari, 3 oceans they mix. Huh? Huh. Then Bay of Bengal also mixed there. Which oceans?
This Bengal Bay and Arabian Sea.
And Hindu Mahasamudra. So the because he stopped the water flow, the water went and flooded Ravanasur's camp. Ravanasur's camp. Ravanasur became very upset and then he said, "What is this happening?" Then he came. And he saw this guy. If somebody is alone, if something happens, it's okay. But in front of his girlfriends, if something happens like this, it becomes very, prestige issue. The girls will laugh at him. Arey, kya hai? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Like that. So he fought with Kartviri Arjun. Kartviri Arjun is very, very powerful. Right? He got the blessing of Dattatreya Rishi Bhagavan. Then he captured him. Ravanasur. He is Dashanana, and then this guy is Sahasrabahu. Right? So he took Ravanasur and put him as a Kaidi in Mahismati Nagar. He stayed like a, Kaidi. Ravanasur in Mahismati Nagar. क्या हो गया तो Ravanasur? So later on, once Kartviri Arjun, he came to Jamadagni Rishi's ashram. Because he went for hunting or whatever, and then he came with all his things. So Jamadagni Rishi had one Kamdenu. He served with the help of Kamdenu all the soldiers, big feast. They have never eaten like that. So Kartviri Arjun said, "You are a Brahmana, and you don't need all these things. Give her Kamdenu to me." So Jamadagni Rishi, refused. We need that. Avish, Panchamrit and Panchagavya, if they come from Kamdenu, so I cannot give. Then Kartviri Arjuna forcibly took that cow. Then Parshuram came to know, and then Parshuram fought with them, and then he brought back the Kamdenu. Then Kartviri Arjuna, he became very aggressive and started harassing Brahmanas. So life became very difficult for Brahmanas to live. in his kingdom because he was very upset. He thought Brahmanas had become more powerful than him. Then Parshuram took permission from Jamdagni Rishi to take the arms. Jamdagni Muni, he said, don't do that. We are Brahmanas. We should not do all these things. So in Vishnu Purana, it is mentioned that Parshuram went to Kailash and took Astra Vidya from Lord Shiva. Parshuram went to Kailash. Then he got very well trained. There is more details. It's not given in Bhagavatam and Mahabharat also, but in Vishnu Purana it is given. Just adding. So as a Guru Dakshina, then Parshuram, when he finished his education, Astra Shastra Vidya, he learned from Lord Shiva, and he said, "What Guru Dakshina, what I can give?" The Lord Shiva requested in Kartaviri Arjuna's fort, Ravanasura was imprisoned. Please go and release him. So Parshuram went and released him. That is why Parshuram did not attack Ravanasura. If you observe, he did not. He attacked all this. Even Dasharatha Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, everybody he attacked, but he never attacked Ravanasura because both are friends. Parshuramji rescued Ravanasura from the prison of Kartaviraj. So later on, Kartaviri Arjuna's sons, they were actually harassing Brahmanas like anything. Then Lord Parshuram went and fought with Kartaviri Arjuna and he killed him. So meanwhile, Kartaviri Arjuna's sons, they came when Parshuram was not there. They killed Jamdagni Rishi. Jamdagni Rishi's wife, Renuka Devi, she beat her chest 21 times and then she cried. When Parshuram came, when he saw, and he preserved the body of Jamdagni Rishi. Then he took his Parush means axe, and he killed Kartaviri Arjuna's sons completely. Then he took a vow, I will go around 21 times on the earth, then I will kill all the Kshatriyas. Right? All the Kshatriyas. Then Parshuram went around and killed all of them. So, in this regard, Srila Prabhupada writes, Jamdagni Rishi, even though he is a great sage, Renuka Devi, she was serving him very faithfully all this while. She had done of course she had done a mistake. He could have forgiven her. Right? He could have forgiven her. But he was so angry, he got them killed. As a reaction to that, he also got killed. Kartaviri Arjuna is blessed by Dattatreya and he is very powerful. There was no need for him to steal the cow of a Brahmana. Because he stole the cow, he got karma effect. He got killed. His sons, they came and killed Jamadagni Rishi, and then they also got killed. So Prabhupada says, nobody can escape from the karma cycle. Nobody can escape. Then Parshuram, Prabhupada said, even though he is natural Shaktyavesh avatar, he had to then with the help of, I think, he brought back to the life Jamadagni Rishi. Then everybody suggested he should repent. You should do prashchitta for killing, so many kings. Then he, in a Kurukshetra, he performed some yaga and all that. Right? Then he donated the entire land to Kashyap Muni. So Kashyap Muni told him, get lost from here. He can't stay here. Then Kashyap Muni gave him a place in Mahendra Parvat. He said, stay there. You cannot stay here overnight. Anywhere you come, you cannot stay overnight. You have to go back. He has manogati, he can walk with manogati, means with the speed of the mind. You all remember what happened with Lord Ramchandra? The incident with Lord Ramchandra? Can anybody say? Incident with Lord Ramchandra? Huh? So at that time, anyway, next time I will tell. So at that time, Parshuram ji asked, anyway, I will tell next time. So this is the where, so still Parshuram ji was staying there. Huh? Yeah. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met him. So Dasharatha Maharaj is known as another name of Dasharatha Maharaj? He is known as Nari Kavach. Nari Kavach. Because whenever he would come to know that Parshuramji was coming, he's getting married. He had a policy, when somebody is getting married, he won't kill. Anyway, Hare Krishna.
Let's thank Prabhuji by chanting.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.